In the small town of Grey Haven, nestled between rugged hills, stood an old, imposing jail that had held countless prisoners over the decades. Whispers among the townsfolk spoke of a secret tunnel, a hidden escape route dug long ago by a notorious outlaw. No one knew if the legend was true, but when a dangerous convict named Victor Slade vanished from his cell without a trace, the authorities called in the best, K9 Officer Rex and his handler, Deputy Clara Holt. Rex, a sharp-nosed German shepherd with a knack for sniffing out trouble, arrived at the jail just as the morning fog settled over the stone walls. Clara knelt beside him, ruffling his fur. "All right, boy, let's find that tunnel." Rex's ears perked up, his tail wagging with purpose. The jail was a maze of cold, dimly lit corridors. Clara and Rex started in Slade's cell, where the cot was neatly made, and the walls showed no signs of tampering. Rex sniffed the air, his nose twitching as he circled the small space. He paused at the corner, where the stone floor met the wall, and let out a low growl. Clara crouched down, tapping the floor. It sounded solid, but Rex's insistence was undeniable. She trusted his instincts. "Keep going, Rex," she urged. The dog's nose led them to a rusty grate in the cell's floor, barely noticeable under years of grime. Clara pried it open, revealing a narrow shaft descending into darkness. The air smelled damp and earthy, a clue. She secured a harness to Rex and attached a flashlight to his collar. "You're up, buddy." Rex descended first, his paws steady on the crumbling stone steps. Clara followed, her heart pounding. The shaft opened into a low, winding tunnel, its walls rough and supported by rotting wooden beams. Rex moved with precision, his nose to the ground, tracking a faint scent of sweat and fear, Slade's trail. The tunnel twisted deeper, branching into side passages that confused even Clara's sense of direction. But Rex never wavered, his focus unbreakable. After what felt like hours, they reached a dead end, a pile of loose dirt and rocks. Rex barked sharply, pawing at the debris. Clara joined him, digging with her hands until they uncovered a hidden exit, barely wide enough for a person to crawl through. Beyond it, faint daylight filtered in, and the sound of rustling leaves suggested they were near the edge of the forest outside town. Clara radioed for backup, her voice steady despite the adrenaline. "We've found the tunnel. Suspect may be close." Rex stood guard, his eyes locked on the exit. Moments later, they heard a snap of twigs outside. Clara signaled Rex to stay low. She peered through the opening and spotted Slade, disheveled and sprinting toward the trees. "Go, Rex!" Clara commanded. The dog shot forward, bounding through the exit with a fierce bark. Slade stumbled, caught off guard, as Rex closed the distance in seconds. Before Slade could react, Rex leaped, pinning him to the ground. Clara was right behind, cuffs in hand. "You're done, Slade," she said, securing his wrists. Back at the jail, the tunnel was sealed, and the legend became fact. Rex, tail wagging, munched on a well-earned treat as Clara scratched his ears. "Good boy," she said, smiling. The town of Grey Haven would sleep easier tonight, thanks to the sharpest nose in the force.